delay. It was very, very important. I have spent the whole morning praying with people, crying, talking to God about everything, standing up for people, asking for truth and mercy, guidance. You have to do that on your own. Your higher power will help you. God will help you if you're sincere. We all make mistakes. They say we all fall short of the glory of God. Remember that. Sometimes we do things out of pride, and it gets us in a heap of trouble. Now, listen, there's somebody today we need to keep our eyes on, and I want to look. I'm going to let it just be guided and see what happens. I am clearing the space at the moment. No weapon formed against us shall prosper whatsoever. Let me have a health message for us. I think this is going to be critical. I uploaded my members' lovely reading. It's a divine union reading, and it surprised even me. Hi, Barbara. It says, for this day, acknowledge the restoring power of hope. Direct that power to bless all that needs healing in your life, including your negative attitudes and disappointments. Hope is nature's way of enabling us to survive so that we can discover nature itself. So that would be like associating your biorhythms with your natural calling, your natural environment, and being comfortable in it. My friends, thank you, everybody who's here. I appreciate you. May you be blessed and centered. May your prayers be quickly answered along with the divine will. That's how it has to be. It's sort of like that's your true union. We're just hoping other people can keep us together and love us in the process of our life. And they come and go, you know. And you're right here still. You're right here still, taking that love and turning it from anger and hate and filling yourself up with hope and your healing and change my positive mindset and changing the people you hang around with and the music you listen to and feeling so much better. This is what I'm hearing, and going out in nature a little more. And you know one day I was in the park. I'm going to talk right now before I go, if you don't mind. It is my channel. One day I was in the park down by the lake where I had an Akashic journey. I just went down there to have peace by the water and the old trees. I decided to gather up acorns because I'm also a floral designer. You know me, I want to make a series of really cool headpieces for celebrations and stuff. Right, I used to do that. Anyway, you guys, I was picking up acorns and gathering them up. And this guy walks by and he says, here. And he hands me this, what do they call it? Dalmatian jasper. I cannot think of a better way to ground somebody. Dalmatian jasper is an amazing, amazing stone for keeping you grounded, especially when you're meditating or you're concentrating or you're talking to God or you're walking somewhere privately alone and you're in that place look at this. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Isn't it the truth? Have you ever experienced that? Are we still in our own mind? Have we not taken on the mind of Christ where we can rise above all this stuff? We have help. We're not alone. These are the messages I need to bring. I'm sorry if you don't like them. I'm sorry you don't have to be here, but I'm here to minister and help you through this timeline. That's what I'm really here for. Freedom. I'm going to just talk, okay? Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And when I read that if, I'm thinking maybe you're holding yourself back, possibly. What about love? Let's see, Spirit, what do you have to say? Romance is here. So the idea of romance is like you actually have fun with somebody, you actually really can just be yourself around this soul and vibrate really high. And that energy in itself is very compatible. Now, my members, when you see that reading, I haven't fully made it available. I think it's uploading now. You're going to really enjoy that reading. It's really nice. So welcome to the channel. And when you do come in, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to I appreciate it when you subscribe, hit the all bell if this relates to you. If not, I wish you well. Be still. The light, the love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Where we are, God is. Take a moment. Whatever's stressing you, take a deep breath and say, not now. And let it out of your mouth like this. Not now. Not now. I keep hearing in the spirit today is a day of, see, it's like, it's, what is it? It's a saint day, Saint Sabah. He was the saint over, today, May 17th, he was the saint over the communion, right? The communion. And he was actually more, not just a saint, but he was a friar. He was a friar. And I hold a whole lot more respect myself for friars and the ancients that were really, really, really practicing love on the planet and doing God's will. They were very much like monks. They were very much like not out in everybody's business, but their work was so, so powerful. That's this kind of day today, where you should probably be in the spirit where you're sanctifying yourself, and opening up that, making freedom towards allowing someone to come in. This is romance here, and an angelic message for this would be romance. What did I say? And you know me, I just randomly pull these as I go. It's spirit guidance, and it's a gift from God. It's for someone. It's always for someone beautiful that has some kind of hope or prayer dream. They're working on it, and it's showing up. So I can't deny that. It's intended for your well-being and your purpose. So somewhere along this relationship, there's somebody here that needs to be examined for who they are, what they're up to. And it's for this romance. It's for this connection. And who do you need to get freedom from? And it's a very tough kind of reading, but this is beautiful. Look at that. Well, it's a way of looking at it. We need to make sure that you're not being waylaid by somebody that does not have your best intention, right? All right. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use these to determine who shows up in this reading today for May 17th. This is a sanctification day. Remember that? That's where you're recommitting yourself to the Christ, to the eternal life, to taking care of your body. It's almost like an inner Sabbath, I guess. It's very important because of the demonic energy on the planet right now that you pay very close attention to these little guidances. Archangel Gabriel is like, I keep trying to tell people, and they're not listening because I tell them they need to listen. God is commanding things on the earth at this time. He's commanding things, and we need to listen because we don't want you to suffer more than you have to. Here's a masculine in the house. Here's a masculine, and he's poised for love. He's got that Ace of Cups. That's what they want to show us. He's poised to give love to someone. Thank you so much for your gifts, love. I'm not sure what those little taggies are you put on there, but I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm real busy just channeling. You know what I mean, guys? So when you come in, I appreciate you. And I do offer mini readings at the end of my yes and no answers at the end of these. No matter what type, I usually offer those because that's the perk for joining my channel. You can pop in when I'm live. I will see your little white box with a little black and white yin-yang badge. I will honor your question when you come into my channel. Even though I'm live and concentrating, I'll catch up with you. All right. And every so often, my heart is moved and I will answer somebody's question. And that's also from God because, well, His mercy reigneth and He has to use us, right? Here, masculine. So we have a masculine in the house. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's sincere. I just know that he's in love. And this is the freedom card. This goes with nothing stopping you if you want it to be. It's rather like really Pisces energy here today. But actually what it is you need to speak and communicate and call out and command. But it has to come from your heart. You're finishing something, you're concluding something. 7 is a conclusion of something, conclusion of a matter. I think it brings clarity between you and me because it's based on the higher power, your mind, your spirit, your connection to your divine, you know. And so we have the fishies here, which represent abundance and flow, right? Freedom. What else do we have for the collective on this romance? It could be a very long-term relationship. Cupid 0 strikes. 7th house is Cancer. It doesn't have to be, again, I said 7. 7 in the house. Very important. It's like, and thank you everybody who's here. I love you so much. I hope I'm feeding the sheep in my way. 7, it's an ace of coins. It's an offer. And the snake isn't necessarily that it's sneaky, you know, because this little fairy represents blessing the snake, right? Blessing the snake, because snakes actually represent longevity. This is a longevity offer, what I'm reading here. I don't know who it is. Okay, so, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Show me more. Let's go. And I do believe this is either you or they, and this is speaking, talking, commanding, calling out, connecting, making contracts, communion with God, their higher power, the inner light, the outer light, all that is light, requesting some information and a new start. I need clarity. Ace of diamonds, ace of swords. I need clarity. 31 adds up to the 4 number in numerology. You know, that represents the heart space, where you really truly are, who you really truly are, and what you really truly want. You or they, probably both, you know. Thank you for hitting the like button when you came in, and if you enjoy this, feel free to subscribe and hit the all bell so you don't miss anything. My channel, folks in here, it's about entertainment first, enlightenment, encouragement, confirmations, and synchronicities. All right, thank you. Everyone shines in their own way, and I hope you do. So there's a chapter here that has to either be closed or will be closed, so someone can find their freedom and find someone loving they've been praying for a long time. Yes. Not only, they're just praying for the guidance for that. What is it you need to close? What chapter is it? What is the chapter you need to close? It's actually like Akashic Records. It's like somebody got injured, and injured to the point of 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. And then feeling the energy of feeling locked in, like you can't ever escape this relationship or a relationship with somebody or a situation you're in. And it's 8 of Swords. And the truth is, that's the funniest thing, because the 8 of Swords actually is this card. Nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. When you see the 8 of Swords, you have a mental overwhelm. You have someone who tried to do something on their own and they couldn't finish it, but they are an ascended master energy and they need to finish it. All right, so this would probably be you in a way, because you're looking like the lock on the, look at the lock on this one and the lock on the book. finding the key, synchronicity, connection, 33. Do you see what I'm saying? So, because something has been eating away at your ideals, your resources, 7 of coins, you've put a lot of work into something, and you're like at a halfway point, but you're extremely tired. You're very much aware of everything going on around you, God says. And this is where you come to me and you drop. You drop and you let it all, let me have it. He says, Jesus says, let me have it. I did that for you. All you got to do is come here and just drop and say, I don't want to carry this anymore. I don't understand it. I want this new love. I want to get out of this. I don't feel safe. Please take the burden off my back because I don't feel safe. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just channeling, and I love you all. Thank you for being here. 36. God came through for me today. You guys don't even know. I just want to tell you, I'm so happy. So, where's your mind on growth? You're chosen. You shouldn't be having these problems, but you will, because that's part of the calling. You know, separating the wheat from the chaff, learning the lessons of self-integration and strength, learning to reframe your mindset so that you don't have to tolerate abuse or tolerate ridiculously narcissistic people. It's really an inside job, but it's all about communicating with the divine in your higher mind and in your heart. 22 is where you ask God, what can I create with what I've got? Where can I go? I don't really want to follow everybody else because I need my unique path. And it feels like the unique path is dark. But I trust me. Trust me when I say that he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High will indeed abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You will be guided. Have faith in yourself. Rise up. That's what I'm being told to tell you. Many of you look back. Now, who do you have to be careful for? Who is it you need to watch out for the most today? I'm probably not going to be live tomorrow. I'm doing something very, very important to change my life. Okay, you guys need to watch out. I want to tell you this, okay? I'm not specifically speaking to a fire sign. I'm speaking about somebody with the energy of the Queen of Wands. She's passionate. She's always getting something. She's always doing something. She's kind of a control freak, this one. And she moves real quick. And you're thinking about this person. You've been thinking about it. There's 13, the death card. Whoever this is in your life, they represent like aggression and control and manipulation. I don't like the feeling I'm getting. That's why you're looking back and looking at this person on your destiny, on your wheel of life, someone you know in your life. How did I get to know? I don't know. And you're getting revelations, my lovelies. Today is the day. Today is the day where you might get some downloads if you want them. Let me see about this Queen of Wands. She's the one burdening you. 10 of Wands. Burdening you in the spirit or in flesh. I don't know. Let me see. Somebody from your past. 6 of Cups. You looking back, garnering up your innocence, refreshing your new journey, refreshing your spiritual journey, moving, whatever it is. Ace of Pentacles. You're the gift. Please don't forget that, my lovelies. You're the real gift. You're the one God gives the gift to, because 1 is that new start and 3 is that you communicating that need, speaking that need, speaking against things, using your verbal, but the power comes from your heart, your faith. Show me more about this 6 of Cups. Yep. Well, you're not talking to him right now, but there must be working in the background. Avoid him. You're not talking to him. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse. and the sun in reverse. The reason they're trying to get in your face or work with you or offer you something or come back to you is because they lack hope and you are working on yours. And they could be interfering with your relationship. Tell me more about this person that you need to avoid, Spirit. Yeah. I want to tell you something too. Don't be surprised if this person is super religious. Hi, Robin. Hello, greetings, everybody. Thank you so much for the love. This could be somebody that could be a Taurus as well, but they're very ultra religious, like a ridiculous religious to the point of, I mean it. It could be family as well. It could be somebody's mama. And the problem with them being the person to avoid is they don't have what you're gaining. Whatever their energy field is or whatever their thing is, they're sitting in a guilty kind of an energy. The Three of Cups is in reverse, and the Sun is in reverse, and the Hierophant, they're in judgment. God said they're in judgment for something they did, and you're getting the clarity on this judgment. And this is your destiny energy, and you are protected by God for doing the work. You, my friend, are going to get an amazing blessing if you work this correctly and you believe for it and you need it and you're doing this. You're not doing it alone, but you have a blessing, God said. It's called the Two of Cups. This represents two hearts that feel each other, that nourish each other, that can't get enough of each other, that communicate from their hearts and their spirits, and the mind and the body follows, and it can't help itself. It's a rhythm, it's a frequency, it's a connection, it's divine. And it is a gift because you're asking for it. You have to fight this battle and protect your energy and avoid these people to get there. I'm just channeling. Hello, look at this. Oh my God. Look, you guys. So here we have in the house, first of all, we have a Knight of Cups in the house, and he's this guy. He's good. This energy is good, okay? Because it's going your direction with an offer. And it's nourishment of some kind, it's friendship of some kind, it's love of some kind, and it's possibly your person. One would only know that by personally looking at it and asking God. Some of you don't even know how much magic you actually have in your being and your words. This is very positive because they're coming from a high priest or high priestess. And they're very powerful. Whoever is praying for you, my God, whoever's praying for you, you need to reward that person. You need to love them. You need to send them love back. Pray for their guidance, because this is a divine being here, a master. This is an emperor. This is power. This is authority. This is intuition. This is sanctity and manifestation. This is what they're telling me today for today's reading. And I do hope that I don't come off like that. I'm just trying to help. Let us have a love message. This is the higher. Oh, that is so nice. So you are going to keep your eyes peeled. You're going to be getting a sign. Look at lightning. Oh my God. I know the plans that I have for you, saith the Lord, to prosper you. Here's abundance again. It's in our promises. It's in our, really, it belongs, but it's been taken from us, okay? So my friends, what you cannot see is that although you may be down on yourself and going through hardships, although you may be under spiritual attack, although you're making huge changes and you can't tell anybody really, you don't feel like you can, yes, you can. Just, it's so intimate with divine. Go out and throw it at the cross if you have to. I believe in that. You can get mad at me if you want. It's a representation of things. Everything is a representation, okay? So don't get judgy on me. I don't appreciate it. But we're going to help each other through this understanding. And you need to have positive expectations, and you need to be clear, is what they're saying. 2 is you want this other person too, or they are your other person. And 5, today's May 17th, 5, 18, 17 is 18, 1, 7 is 8, 13. seeing from the eyes of innocence is what I'm being told, connecting these dots. So this is an innocent heart. This is someone who's not a treacherous person or anything. They're just in a bondage situation with somebody that keeps coming at them, whether it be spiritually or physically. And that person would be possibly a Taurus or a fire sign that is a control freak, and they kind of go out of the lines. And I don't know what they want with you, if they want anything from you today, but I say put your guard up right now. Father, protect the innocent today. We thank you that you are the one that calls the shots. Thank you so much for your mercy. 7 of Wands, spiritual protection, having the guard up, right? Have your guard up. Be ready. Ask for discernment, and then ask for power to proceed whatever direction you're being gone, taken down, is what I'm hearing. And here's your answer, my darlings, for today. That number 1, that new start, all these ones all over this. You have to do something now. I'll be here every step of the way, Michael the Archangel says to you, because I've opened up the gates of light in heaven for you. And you've made the choice to improve your life, to walk with divine, to be honest, and work on your what is most important to you, and try to avoid all this other negativity. You're different. You're mine. You're chosen, and I have plans for you, and they're perfect. Be still and know. I love you, God says. Yeah. That's what I heard. Whoa, give me a second. I got to get a drink because, whoa. That, sometimes burning Palo Santo makes your voice crazy. Your throat messed up. Crying does that too. You want to know what I think? Channeling, faith, reading, and all that. If you're not crying somewhere, you're not doing something right, because people need to cry to release energy. But don't stay crying, because it's only temporary. Honest to God, it's just a release. You are being guided by light now. So what did you say? You are the world? You are the light of the world, the light of the world. Don't be you need more time with the divine. Okay, romance, real quick. What you got? There you go. Told you. Something's in the works, something's happening, and we're bringing it forward. I don't know how it works out for you, but I know you're like I said in the word, it says in the word, faith is the assured expectation of things not yet seen. Have faith. Yeah, your romance, it's showing up. And really, honestly, this is just a collective reading. And if you relate to this, may you be even more protected, blessed, and guided. Your mind, so the energies around you can't with your energy. You're so much light, you're attracting this, you know what I mean? And it's this kind of stuff. These kind of people who refuse to love upright. They have motives or whatever. I'm not sure, but you're being told to avoid that soul today. You'll know who it is if you're dealing with it. It could even be a spouse. It could be a mother, it could be an ex, it could be a mother-in-law, it could be any, but it is indeed showing up as, and it could be a couple actually. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Hierophant. So it could be a couple people in here, and it has something to do with religion or something, like they hate the way you believe and they're going to persecute you in the spirit. And God goes, I'm going to send Michael the Archangel to cut your gargoyles in half, saith the Lord. Yep, that's what I heard. Okay, what is this? Now, one more for this reading, and then I'm going to do answer my members, because that's the objective, is to try to help you answer a question for you that might be relevant to you. Okay. Moving forward, step out of your comfort zone. This is North Node, and you are in the energy field of expecting powerful change. You're sick of this dark moon. You're sick of the dark moon energy, and an end of a tough cycle is coming for you. So please don't let your past hold you back. Wow. And then prosperity lies ahead. So these are the energies coming out. And take what you need and leave the rest. Shifting from the South Node behavior and timeline and the old ancient past, the old things that went down through. You know what happens when you're going through this? I discovered well, I'll just tell you my experience of it. I have discovered that if you look at your South Node and you relate to the energy there in any way, shape, or form, it could be what's holding you back. I had a past, my South Node is Gemini, but Geminis are the ones that are helping me. God, I don't know why, teaching me how to work with Geminis. But the South Node could have, whatever it is, like the power of the South Node would be like Mercury communication. But you may be, it could be related to that. I don't know, for me anyway. And then you have the North Node. And they're usually on the opposite side of the zodiac, right? So that's where you're supposed to be going, that characteristic, that behavior pattern, possibly. They have, like, some signs are more gregarious and outgoing, and some are more tame. Might apply to you. So anyway, let me put these up. Thank you so much, Spirit, that you guided us through that amazing message. And let's see, take what you need and leave the rest. I thank you for your time, your effort, your positive thinking, your ability to love beyond yourself, your ability to see things positively and from a beautiful perspective, see them clearly. They want you to see things clearly. Very nice. Looking for a sign, you shall get it. I wonder what that sign is. It's not abundance in the way the world thinks of it. It's abundance in the form of kind of like calling things into existence and then being at the right place at the right time because you're divinely guided to meet that soul. And then bam, bam, electricity. You're like, oh my, oh, I prayed for this. That's right. That's right, you did. All right. I'm here to take a look at any one of my members that has joined my channel. Well, this is your time, guys. If you want to hear something, if you need to know something. Thank you, Robin, for watching my channel. Yeah, I guess they're taking all roads lead back to Christ, really. Everything else is treachery to me. I'm not kidding. Forgive me. I'm not one of those slam the Bible preachy ones, but I know spirit. I am psychic like most of you. I'm using it my way. I'm shifting more into a higher perspective where we're not alone. He died for all, that those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for him who died for them and was raised again. I know about resurrection. In my soul, I know him. 5:15. So 5 is that halfway point, and 15 adds up to 6, and together they add up to 11. Who are you? Thank you so much, Darlene. You are so kind. I would love to pull something for you if you have a question. I think you wanted a reading with me, and there's just stuff going on, and I want to tell you there is also IT. I'm starting to get IT smart, but everything's so confusing at the moment. I'm going to leave this romance card up here because it makes me feel good, right? Let's see what the energy and spirit oracle is so I can answer your questions. These are gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous? They're gorgeous. They have the Holy Ghost in them. Come on. The freedom, the spirit, the lightness, the he who knocks shall be answered. What are you doing? Get in there. I got this little table next to me. It's a tray, and it holds like massive amount of cards. And it's so convenient. For the free-flowing reader, it's perfect for me. Oh, thank you. Let me take a second and tap into you guys. Just such a beautiful day. I'm glad I came on with you. So we all need encouragement, and you may or may not agree with my focus right now is on the kingdom. It isn't about me. It's almost scary what I'm going through, trying to shake off the spirit of witchcraft, right? I know how to do spiritual warfare. I'm teaching it. I'm doing Reiki to relieve it from you. Yep, deliverance Reiki. Isn't that what I might call it? It's wonderful. Um, my dear Darlene, hold on. Anna Silverman said my husband is not talking to me. Wait a minute. April 26th, March 14th. Oh, that's my sister's birthday. He's a Pisces and you are an Aries, is that correct? Oh no, you're a Taurus. Is that right? Let me know about that, Anna. I'm going to help you. Spirit, tap into the heart of Anna at this time. The question she put forth. We don't know, you know, but what we don't know, kinship. There's energy of influence. Somebody's being influenced. But there's something about having hope and optimism and a new beginning. But I want to know what do you want to say, archangels? What are you saying? And freedom. You know what? You might need to let go. New beginnings, moving on, letting go. There's too much. There's too much something there that isn't working with your energy field, and you love it. That's kind of the message. I'm not picking on you. I'm not telling you what to do because Holy Spirit is the only one who can advise you. But it says optimism, new beginnings, moving on, letting go. So you might have to, see, many choices, stuck in the past, uncertain, unknown, future, maybe, perhaps. So there's something in your world that needs to be wiped out. I don't know if it's your friends. I feel like it. Somewhere it might be. Or his. Spirit revealed. Yep. And there's this uncontrolled feelings. 34. You're crying out to God like nobody's business. You really are. I see it. And you are being supported by nature spirits and the elements of God and watch over you. What else? Please show me. Yeah, and you could be surrounded by animals, animal totems. But let me tell you something. There might be an idol. There might be an idol in your house you want to get rid of. There's something in your house you need to get rid of. I'm hearing. Yes. Yeah, because it has an attachment on it. And it's causing you to feel depressed and longing and stay connected. And that's spiritual. And remember, Pisces are magical beings. They're like, ooh, wee. So this is the advice from the Holy Spirit. Let the cycle end. This is cycle ending 21. Self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. Get rid of the items that are connected so you can get your balance back and make sense out of your center right now, this time that you're on. Find people who love you, who are kin to you, who can help you and make you strong, who are sensitive to your needs. Find them. They are there. Ask for guidance. This is about you clearing away these entities and energies that are trying to bother you and get you back into your golden, gorgeous heart. Yes, your Pisces is a magi, and I knew it. It's related to a past life. Yeah, and call. Yeah, wow, girl. I'm under the impression this is not the best thing to look forward to. The best thing to look forward to is to ask for the power and strength and the self ability to overcome all these heavy duty emotions about being either cheated on, lied to, or whatever that treachery was. It was treachery for a saint. Are you listening? Thank you. You're a saint. God's got you. Get out of whatever it is. I don't know what it is or how it is. They're saying possibly consider being more of you and less of that, is what I just heard. Because love will always find the saints. It will. We're here, healing heart, love, acceptance, and romance. 3 of Wands, having the heart space of being able to look forward to something good, moving, traveling towards what you want. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how it applies, love. And there's your Ace of Pentacles. That's where your miracle is. That's where God can bless you. That's where you're safe. That's where he gives you housing or gives you a car or gives you that miracle blessing that you need. You cannot keep looking back. You are indeed, and this may be for the collective too, because in that original reading, we had the child looking back in the innocent state and they're going, wow, wow. Now, depending on how confident you are about how your ability to love and thrive, doesn't matter. You can be broken to the bone. I have a broken body. My body's broken all over, but I'm up here maintaining it, working it, healing it, loving it, talking to it, getting massages and stuff. And I'm still here because of the ministry, because of you. That's all I wanted to say. You can't look back. You have to have courage to step in and do it on your own for now. But you will have help, and you have divine help to let the storm pass, to make an explicit decision, to step into that golden energy, to call it around you. Set energy around yourself. Speak it around you. Positive, positive energy. You're in divine alignment. Yep. That's what we have. That's what I have for you. Wow. What a beautiful gift. How nice to see you today. Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Would you like a message? God's in the house, girl. I'm not denying him the power. He doesn't particularly like us using any kind of magic. It's all about him and you and the intention for your soul path and your happiness. And sometimes I like the Bible, but I'm respectful. I'm respectful of faith. I'm respectful, okay? But my point is that you have to have some guidance. You have to have order, I hear, and you have to be specific. And a lot of people are just wavering around back and forth, and they're longing from their soul, but it may not be right time, or they got to get away from something first. So ask him to make a way where there is no way. Right? And that's gratitude and prayer and just being you know what I mean? Like that. So please make a way where there is no way and help me to have the strength to not look back on anything that hurt me or can hold me back. And whoever this person is trying to hold you back, I don't think they're in a good place with the divine at all. We all talk about that, but the children will get their gift because you're sensitive to the spirit. Now be sensitive to your inner strength. And believe, okay? That's what I'm hearing. And believe. Rhonda. Oh, Darlene. Really? That was interesting. That's beautiful and interesting. All right, let me see what we have here. In the energy fields, waving in hope. I am waving in hope. And there's only one hope. So let's make sure that we're clinging to the cross and not hanging out here. You know what I mean? Our way or the highway. Fall. Psh, quick, fast way to fall, right? All right, my darlings, let's see. All right. I'm going to throw Rhonda down a card or two. Okay, is that okay? Thank you for the gift. Journey guide. Decisions. Change in location, maybe? Something? Divine presence, angels and your personal guides and God around you, Rhonda. The force of love and creation is around you, and also shamanic, and you yourself could be very shamanic. And on the bottom of the deck, cleansing and attunement. You might be doing that for a living, or you might be going to get one, or maybe you should go and get one. Cleansing and attunement would be like a Reiki healing, a session for cleansing your space or cleansing or you could be doing a sound bath, right? And getting an attunement that way. It could be a healer, right? Something like that. Something like that. Tell me more about her real quick, Rhonda. I don't know. It's very interesting to see, though. Yeah, because you're so sensitive. You're like a sensitive. You're a spiritual sensitive. And you probably tap into the forces of nature real well. You hear things that other people don't hear. You see things with a beautiful, beautiful mindset. You're like, hey, man, I got this. I'm going to make it better. I'm gonna take what I've got and I'm gonna make it better. But you're very sensitive. And you're about to get freedom on something. Your ancestors are in the house, Rhonda. So there's something you need to do, or you're being called to do, or the divine presence is helping you, something to do with journeying, moving, healing, something to deal with tapping into your real true sensitivity and strength, moving on and letting go. Is that neat? Thank you. That's their guidance. Their guidance. You know, their energy is here to help you. All right. Any of my other members want to pop in on a question real quick while I'm here? I'll be doing a yes and no after that, and then I'm off to take care of business. And if anyone would really like to have a personal reading, you may not be ready for it. These are the types I'm going to provide. If you like it, please leave a comment. Thank you, guys. If you feel like you would, let me know. And members, if you're, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll send you in a person. I did a video for you, so keep an eye open for it, okay? I've got work to do, and it takes time, and we've got all this IT interference, and holy moly. So be patient. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be steady, and just be here to bring this forth. And if the time comes when this has to change or delay or something, that's all right. It's God's will. Mental clarity, justice, harmony, and solutions, and journey guide. Wow. Because of a tower from a Knight of Wands for somebody. A Knight of Wands is, okay. A Knight of Wands, a player from Himalaya, a user, a cheat, a manipulator in somebody's life. They are, they might be the reason why you have to leave or move or do something, because they're, tower moment. Something's happening. And your journey guides want you to be aware of it. You know what I was telling you about who to watch out for? There's your Queen of Wands in reverse. Something to do with doing magic on people and allowing that to permeate their existence, either through words or some kind of something they're doing, but it's not upright. And you need to protect your energy, okay? So that's where I'm going to leave it right now. And at this moment, your girl is going to, and thank you to everyone who donates and blesses. And especially today, I hope that YouTube does me good this time. It's been very terrible in the past. By the way, are you ready? You know how much I love crystals, right? You know how much I work with energy, you guys. I'm about to show you some gorgeous collections of bracelets. And when they get here, I can't wait, because I'm going to demonstrate how to use it when you're wearing them. Let's say you get a citrine, or let's say you get a malachite, let's say you get a labradorite. If you don't know its properties, or you might read it in like crystal vaults or somewhere, but to know how to use it, right, is another thing, and how it affects your body as well. Those things are important. Let's do a yes or no answer. I'm going to use these. Okay. Holy Spirit, show me. Everyone have a question, some question, any question. And even if you don't speak it, your heart speaks it. It goes into the collective emotional space, because you have an emotional body. And people that are Reiki trained and energy trained, they pick up on it, let alone having the psychic skills or clairaudience. That's incredible. I'm like, whoa, what planet am I on half the time? Holy Spirit, tell me my collectives, yes or no. Today, we're not going to settle for less. We want as clear as you can get it for us. Thank you. That's a yes for, oh, yeah, look at that. Oh my God, 10 of Cups. Somehow today, if you want it bad enough, you can be really super happy. Looks like friendship. Isn't that sweet? I love how that turned around for us. Yeah, it's a sensitive relationship. It allows you to really be vulnerable with somebody, and somebody loves you. Oh man, so much. I just hope that that love is present for you more than anything. That's a yes. And my lovelies, it's time for your girl to go. You did write a question. Hold on. Hold on. Darlene, I love you. What is this? I did write a question. Wait a minute. Give me a second, honey. Here. Wait a minute. I'm good at reading these here and there. Verify. Oh, that's cute. Here and verify. What did you ask me? Let me see. Usually the questions go to my members. That's what they join the channel for. Oh, Portugal. Hold on. All right, lovely. Because people are generous and I work under the hand of the Almighty and He's generous, everything. I'm going to do this for you. Holy Spirit, please come in and answer this individual's prayer today. Help her have a knowledge of what your plan is, because nobody knows the day and the hour the Lord comes, but He comes with vengeance to destroy the negativity. But right now, we call Him into our presence so that you're on your perfect alignment, your perfect guidance. All right? Sorry, I didn't mean to just do too much there. Show me what she needs. Thank you for tapping me into the love energy that helps us to flow freely. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just a channel. All glory goes to God. Front, back, and center. Here we go. You can get mad at me if you want. You're not supposed to be here if you're mad about that. That's ridiculous. Holy Spirit, show me. We have number one. And then today, the number one shows up as the new start. Be very, very, very connected, but have a quiet mind so that you may actually hear the direction. And sometimes it's like the temperance card when you're meditating and praying and asking God for help. I do that, and I realize that if I don't believe in what I'm asking for, or I don't ask in faith or sincerity, I'm not getting it. That's it. It's not meant, because you're not connected to it enough. Does that make sense? And so clarity, maybe you are, maybe you have done this really good work here. So one does represent the new start. You have the personal guidance here. Your spirit family is all around you. Angels and freedom came out. So we are talking about clarifying the situation. And now the answer to the question, direction. Let's do this a different way. Thank you for your patience, sweetie. I know you got a big decision on your mind. It's very critical. I feel like it's critical. What? Spirit, you can't do Six of Cups. Someone from your past. It could be a family member, maybe a soulmate you were connected to. They're asking God to protect you, so you can make this decision to move on. Two of Wands. It's an energetic shift. It's moving somewhere. And we all know that. But you want a yes or no. All right? You want a yes or no on that? But we also have direction in our mind. Follow the King of Cups. There's a King of Cups, a soulmate involved or wants you near him. Is that true? No. You have somebody who's in distress because you're leaving or something. And they're going to try to make a last-ditch effort to help you, perhaps. I don't know what that is. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Knight of Cups. Someone's going to make you an offer. It does have to do with movement. It does have to do with your intentions and your clarity. It does have to do with compatibility. And it's an offer that is very, as far as I'm concerned, is heartfelt feeling. And this person means it. They are a manifester. So that could be you as well, manifesting from your heart by not tolerating, even if they're a soulmate or a situation you're in. It feels to me like you're just needing to go forward and continue to build. Seven of Cups. And that Seven of Cups. Seven. Again, the Magician, mindfulness. You could be a Gemini. Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to just see. Oh my God, sweetheart. You showed up as the Empress. You're one of God's girls, so you have a decision to make, right? That's what I'm getting. And you are a builder, but you've been dealing with somebody that didn't treat you well, perhaps, or wasn't up to. Yeah, they didn't want to build. They were lazy or something. Yeah. So the answer to your question is north, south, east, or west, Lord. Take your own intuition, though. I'm not your personal guide. Okay. Look at this. If you're asking about a specific person that's speaking to you about helping you out in the future, if you go with this Queen of Cups, you're going to do a whole lot better because she comes with love. If you're asking a direction, let's see, Spirit. Wow. Ace of Swords. You want to know what I get? I don't know why I get north. Go north. That reminds me of Viking. I don't know why it does. Are you thinking of going up to the Netherlands or something? Could be, huh? Thank you, lovely. You're just such lovely people. I don't know. Are you here with me still? One program M. Hello. Okay, Shelley, I'm going to get accepted in the. Yes. All right. Stick with it. Remember, I told you faith and believe yourself. This is like, yeah. So let me tell you what I've learned in spirit. This is just my interpretation. Please only take what works for you. The Ace of North node, it represents the North node. I've been wanting to do astrocartography for a long time. I'm not in the position right now to afford it yet, but I will. And that helps people to know where they're going to feel best on the planet if they're deciding to move. The Ace of Swords tells me it's something north, and it's going to have to be from your heart. But there is something beckoning you that direction. And let's see about money. Let's see if there's anything, Lord, about it, because you've been trying to build and you need to make a choice. Okay, whatever that is. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. What does that mean, Lord? Queen of Swords. Be very specific. That's what he says. Be very specific. Take some time. Be mindful, my love, because you are his daughter. Be mindful of this direction. Be mindful of people making offers. Make sure to test the spirits. Make sure to ask if it's perfect for your soul. And we have a soulmate here, but I'm not sure how that works out for you. Just be present. I know just the reason for you to go into Zen in this situation is so that the universe and God can say, I know every molecule in your body, every desire. I know everything you want. I know I've already prepared a place for you. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't tell you. Even on the earth, and are protected and they're provided for, even when it looks like at the very last minute. And a lot of people have been coming under attack for suicide lately. When you come from me with that, I know other people are suffering from it. And I send you power and love. Don't allow that mindset. Immediately say, oh, I don't think so. You might have to talk out of your mouth and just command it to leave you alone and use the name of Christ Jesus. Use it. It's powerful. He's an authority, spiritual authority over all things. Thank you. Peaceful mind. This is my current ministry. Don't like Christ, you will need to meet him because it's an amazing experience to trust in his divine love like that. It's powerful. It is all. So let's see you go north, perhaps. You got 10 of Cups waiting. You'll need to be specific about your dreams and desires. In that moment, your body resonates, right? So you're resonating in your peace. Your guides can work in the background. God can work in the background. The angels can work in the background. And then suddenly saturate you with the answer. Yes, that feels right. I'll just take a chance and go. You will. This is kind of like what they're saying. I know not your circumstance, but I wish you well on that, okay? Because that has to be tough. But there's a very strong thing about being specific, being quiet, and the spirit guides are here to help you. Look at that. Christ is here to help you. So you're not alone, my love, over in Portugal, okay? And you know, they say Portugal is where the Atlantis was. Did you know that? Hold on. Really? Thank you, Shelley. And thank you. You're going to be all right if you just do what they're saying, because it's really good guidance, I think, and more in a metaphysical perspective of your faith, you know. So I'm looking at this like metaphysical faith, because the people that are surrounded you, a lot of people in the faith, I'm a minister, but a lot of people in the faith, they don't talk about this stuff. And I know that I'm just going to say whatever comes to me. And I'm going to say thank you for being here and doing the cool things you guys do, to bring down negativity and bring up that positive energy. And give me a minute. Throw yourself into your art. So he said, express yourself through creative activities. You better know it. You better know it. I'm thinking of going up into the country, because I'm a floral designer, you know, too. Also, I'm one of those. I got a lot of stuff going on. However it shows up, it shows up. But I'm a floral designer. I thought about getting some of that silica gel sand and going and picking those Queen Anne's lace. There's tons of it, and seeing if it can be preserved. And if it can be preserved, you can multi-rainbow color them. You can use them as filler. You can make crowns out of them. It's an amazing experience. You can take that idea. I don't own it, but I am an idea girl. I often get many ideas from the universe and from the spaces in our universe to be creative. So may you be creative today. Hope you have a good day. And thank you so kindly for being here.